with that down, let's move on to this next thing off the top, and that is this. Last night on HBO, a lot of people have been looking forward to this. They launched their new series, His Dark Materials, on HBO last night. Now, of course, they've tried to bring His Dark Materials to the screens before with The Golden Compass. That was Daniel Craig, Nicole Kidman. I even think Sir Ian McKellen was the voice of the Armored Bear, if I remember that correctly. At any rate, not a great movie. Didn't turn out so great. They decided to do it to HBO. This, of course, was in the clamoring of when they knew Game of Thrones was coming to an end. We need some material, and I'll tell you what, HBO's crushing it. Some people saw early previews and screeners of His Dark Materials, mostly very positive. So I watched it for myself this morning. I didn't have a chance to watch it last night, but I watched it this morning when I was at the gym on the treadmill. Popped up HBO Now and just watched it while I was on there. This is good. This is really good. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing that bothered me about it, and then I'm going to gush about what I liked about it. The part that bothers me about the pilot episode, the first episode of this series, is the fact that it's a little bit in the writing. And it's a lot of the dialogue is what my buddy used to call explain-o-vision, where the characters, because they can't figure out a way to unveil what is happening in this world. So they have to have characters stop what they're doing and almost turn to the camera and go, here's what's happening, folks. And I found there was a number of explain-o-vision scenes in this. It's like there could have been more creative and artistic ways to do it. But a lot of things, well, you see, little Joey, my Damon does this, and I'm hoping that one... And it's like, why not just mail a page of bullet points to all the viewers and do it at that point? Okay, so that's my one gripe. Rob, when Logan came out and a bunch of people started saying that they wanted to see an X-23 Laura spinoff, one of my resistances to that was she's great as a supporting character. I don't know that she can carry something, though. She was great in that role. She was great as the sidekick to him. I don't know that she could carry something. I completely take that back. She's great in this. Now, and that says something because you got James McAvoy in here, who is one of the greats. I mean, I'm appreciating James McAvoy more and more every single time I see him show up in something. And he's wonderful in it too. And the way they set up the world and the mythology of this world and all this kind of stuff, they absolutely do it justice. But I thought Daphne Keane did a much better job than I was anticipating. And that was very exciting to see. And I got to tell you, it was just the first episode. It's just laying the foundation, a little bit of a slow burn. But I got to tell you, Rob, man, I watched this as somebody who's, I'm not the biggest His Dark Material. I read a couple of the books. I'm not the world's biggest fan of those books. I know a lot of people lose their mind for those books. I thought they were okay. I think they get overpraised, to be honest with you. Didn't like The Golden Compass all that much. Didn't have high expectations for this show. But it's all in presentation. It's all in the execution because, dude, I watched this and I really enjoyed it. And I found myself going, is there another episode on? I cannot wait to watch the next one. I know you've been looking forward to this one, but you didn't have a chance to watch it last night.
No, I haven't. I really like the books. And I thought that the Golden Compass was, I liked half of it. And it was the
motion picture?
Yeah, the motion picture, and it was a little disappointing. I mean, I really like Nicole Kidman in it. But this, to me, this is one of my most eagerly awaited shows. I'm basically a day behind. Yesterday when I got home, after I did our shows and my show, I watched the third episode of Watchmen. So I didn't watch this yet because I had other work to do. But I'm going to watch it today. I'm really looking forward to it. And John, we're going through this incredible renaissance of fantasy on television. Like we talked about Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. I really like Carnival Row. Now we've got this.
Witcher's coming.
Witcher's coming. It's great to see these kinds of fantasy environments. I mean, this is really a steampunk show because you've got technology and fantasy, and it's really I'm really looking forward to it. I think if they delve into all of it, we're in for quite a ride.
Question is, guys, did a bunch of you have a chance to watch His Dark Materials last night? If so, what did you think of it? Jump down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys.